Yeah, it's gonna spell sniper. The thing I was looking for is over here. And die. Thank you. What I'm looking for is over here. Oh, one of those things. Of course it is. Well then. 3 this time. Oh. Boy. All the mountains. No, there's one down there too. There, good horse. You're a good landing pad. You're not a good anything else, but you're a good landing pad. And, well, I guess you're a good runner. Nothing else. Yeah, see, this is what I mean with padding in this game, really. Why can't I just discover these when I come by in the first time? Like, you know, the rifts. Fair enough, there's special things to reveal what they are. But really now, shouldn't this just be, you know... Shouldn't these just be pick-upable? It just seems kind of silly, you know? But I need to do that. Yeah. Can't look up more than this. I wish I could. Stuff like that, it just feels like what they wanted to do, and it's just like they didn't really accomplish it. They didn't really create this open world thing, because, you know, it's really open world. Then I wouldn't be stuck with a camera like this when I'm trying to get up somewhere. It's annoying. I know, I'm nitpicking. But what else is there to do? There's nothing left here but nits to pick. There's nothing here but nits. Nits an empty, flat desert with sand. Which is not, you know, redundant, because, you know, you can have a desert without sand. A place like, you know, Greenland is a desert, but, you know, what, snow. At least that's how I understood it. I think. It's not because of... I'm pretty sure that was... I'm not even certain anymore. I'm sorry, I just feel so... Oh, God. I'm trying to pull myself together here. Sorry, I'll try to stay. Look at this game! Look at what it's doing to me! It's like a fucking Dementor! It just sucks and sucks and sucks all the entertainment out of me. All the joy, all the happiness, and just sitting here like a husk just going, well, let's go this way, people. You know, it really does suck. Literally. And by literally, I of course mean kind of metaphorically, but metaphorically as a way that you say something sucks, but, you know, not that it's sucking something out of you, though it, as I said, it is doing that, that's not really... Oh my god, what's happening to me? I'm losing it. I'm going crazy. Not just, you know, the regular kind of crazy I am, this is just me just losing it. Just, yeah. Strings holding together myself, you're just going pling! Snapping one by one as this just keeps on going. Keeps on keeping on. Why? Because it has to, I guess. It's contractually obligated to keep on keeping on. I guess. That's his job. What it does. I think inscription ancient form script is carved in that way. Let the gate be the stone over your head, not near forgotten, anchoring sword in the sky.
I take it your father returned to Tevinter, Dorian.
Let's hope so.
My father died when I was very young. I barely remember him now.
I won't say you're lucky because that's not true. But there are days.
I understand. You have my sympathy.
Why can I hear ducks? What is that sound? I guess I'll go this way. I don't think I've got anything else to do. What can I do? What can I do but slowly stew my own madness for your entertainment? Because you know I'm not gonna get any out of this. I'm just going mad. Really, it will be the most entertaining thing part of this Let's Play. Because Jesus fucking Christ. You know, it's funny how I say use that Jesus Christ and stuff like that. I'm not even Christian. Technically speaking, I guess I kinda am. I guess I'm registered like that, but it's just a question of information and all that. It's culture Christianity. It's nothing. It's just. Why am I talking about that? That's not important. That's not relevant. That's nothing to do with what we're doing. Jesus, no! Ah! What do you want me to say? What can I do? The horse is running in circles. Circles are making a square. It's all square. It's kind of like, you know, square. Daddy-o. It's just with the, you know, with the way they go. It's just, it's just a watchtower. Is that the thing I'm looking for? Maybe I don't know. No, there are no hostiles. If not any hostiles, it can't be it. The hostiles just all over the place. It's just I don't even know. What I do know is that you people are in the way of my new campsite and have to be removed.
That's the last of them here.
An excellent watchtower. With a strong pair of eyes, you could spot a mouse crossing the sand.
Inquisition could use this place then.
Yes, and you want me to go back and God, all that. The other than the tower, close on the sequence of old drawn bird here. The other one will down to release without success, but be vigilant. When our work has gone well, the Inquisition and the false herald was seen traveling towards the waste. Go nowhere alone. Trevelyan is surprisingly capable for a Southern mage. Trevelyan is surprisingly capable for a Southern mage. Learn to spell. Well, learn to grammar, I guess. And rather, the Shrouds were not allies by his side. We cannot allow the Inquisition to take this place from us. If you are pressed to retreat to our main camp behind the sun's top mountains, the extra guard will be posted. The other one will prevail over their duties. Blah blah blah. Don't care. Just, I guess, that's really the bane. You know, I've seen flawed games. I've seen They also over there. Just... I've seen flawed games. I played flawed games. I've read, and played flawed things, and that's nothing's perfect. There's all kinds of things. It's just what we think is really important. This is a flawed experience. This game has flaws, yes, but that's not really the bane of it. That's not really the problem. Because, you know, flaws can be admired. Sometimes, you know, the mistakes things happen make them unique. We can admire them, not in spite of them, but because of them. We can admire the flaws, and admire the intent behind them. We can admire what was tried to be accomplished. You know, so it's not the flaws that are the bane of this game. No. What really what really nails the nail in the coffin of this, what really is driving me to the absolute edge of sanity. What's the absolute worst part about this is I don't care. That's the big problem, is that this game has deprived me of motivation. I couldn't care less any longer. I don't give a shit. And you know what? They had me at the start. I was actually engaged, but then it went away. And you know what? I'm trying to recapture. You know what? I'm just playing at this point because I'm the fucking stubborn bastard, and I paid a great deal of money for this. I can't even say I got an entire game full of entertainment off of a good board. I mean, I played as a game board where I just have to say, no, it's too much. I can't. You know, it's too much. I've had enough. At first now, I think I got my money's worth out of that, even if I never did play or let's play all the games. It was a flawed experience. I definitely think there was a lot of room for improvement, but you know, I see what they were trying to do, and you know, I was kind of impressed, and I like it. Just this game doesn't have that. I'm not engaged. I'm not interested. I'm just going through the fucking motions, desperate, trying to find something, anything to say. Anything to comment on. A story, a character with something, but small tidbits I can throw and nothing compared to the vast, endless morass of dull, repetitive, grinding gameplay that goes absolutely fucking nowhere. It's driving me bonkers. It's just... What can I possibly say? I've been playing for an hour and 5 minutes, and what do I have to show for it? A couple of few files and a whole lot of fucking sans what I got to show for it. A lot of flat terrain traversed and some things touched and a few generic battles with the same enemies you've seen over and over and over again until you get sick of it. I got nothing to show for the time I invested. I can't even say that I was properly entertained. It's not even a popcorn game, you know, stupid but insane. There's nothing in it, nothing of substance. It's like I'm just chewing water. Except water is actually good for you. I like water, so that's not even a fair comparison. Porridge? No chance either. I think if I remember correctly, then it's because, you know, I think I was porridge games. If that's the case, I don't like it. I think I wouldn't know at this point because I'm just completely out of it. And look, it still says search the Venatori camp of the canyon and the mountain. This quest cannot even keep track of what parts I've already done. At least not in full. The map updates and show me where I have to go. The quest itself does this. Still says I have to go there. Why does it do that? The fuck? We've seen this. We've seen this a dozen times by now.